Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you don't follow me already, my name is Misty. Today I just wanted to hop on here real quick to do a review on an exercise bike that I was sent from a company. So the company is called MERACH and I've been using the bike for a couple weeks now, and I just wanted to go over some things that I like, some things that I didn't like, just pretty much overall what I think about the product. The model I got is the S26. So I've never owned an exercise bike before, but I have used them in the gyms and everything. So I'm just gonna go through a few things on the manual. The one thing that I really loved about getting the bike is, one, the shipping was super fast, and two, it came in a big box and it was so easy to assemble. That was my favorite part because I hate putting like furniture together. I don't like putting equipment together. So it was very easy. The directions were pretty clear. You could do it by yourself. Now, the only thing that was confusing was on here it shows like all the parts you're supposed to have. So there's that, and then it lists like all of these things. Well, I only saw one package of stuff and there really wasn't a whole lot in there, so I thought I was missing the rest of like the bolts and screws. But when I looked at the items, like the individual pieces, they had the screws already in there, just lightly tightened, and so you just untightened it and unscrewed it and put the other piece on to attach it, if that makes sense. I don't know if I made sense with that, but yeah. So if you do order this bike, just be aware that whenever you open it up, there's only like one little package of stuff, and it was mostly like the wrenches, that little piece, and I think it was this stuff right here. But as far as like those little things, yeah, they were already on the pieces, so you just had to take them off and like reattach them pretty much, which surprisingly that made it a lot easier to assemble because then you knew exactly where it went. So I did like that. The bike does have an app, so you can use Bluetooth and connect your phone to the bike, but you don't have to use the app. You can just use it without your phone, because if you do use Bluetooth and you can't really use, like if you're listening to music and you Bluetooth your earphones or Bluetooth like music, then you can't do that. But on the app, it does have little bike trails. It has some competitions, which is really nice. And then there's a kayak one too, which I really like. So I'll show you guys the app here. And then the seat is adjustable, so you can raise it, you can lower it. The handle is adjustable, you can raise it, you can lower it. This bike is so quiet. I actually hopped on it for the first time when I put it all together, and my husband was working out in the gym with me, and I hopped on it to like do a quick little warmer up, test it out, and he didn't even know I was on the bike. He turned around like a couple minutes later and was like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't even know you weren't on there." It's that quiet. Like, you can't hear it at all, and that's really nice, especially if you have kids or, you know, I don't know, pets sleeping and you don't want to wake them. That is very nice. I like that you don't have to plug it in, so you can put it anywhere in your house. If you want to roll it outside, you can roll it outside and do a little exercise thing outside, which I might actually do that here in the fall because it's cooler outside, and I have a nice real big pond in my backyard where I can watch nature, a lot of deer and geese come through, so that would be really nice just to wheel it outside and watch nature. I don't see myself using the app very much. I'd rather just watch something on my phone, and even on the TV, I'd rather do that. But yeah, it is really easy to wheel around too. It's not very heavy, but when you're on it, it's not wobbly either. So it's nice, lightweight, but also very durable. let's see. One thing I didn't like, I'm looking at the pedals right here. So I know they put the little spikes on the back of the pedal to keep your foot in there, and so like you're not slipping around and everything, but I kind of wanted to try it with like being barefoot, just hop on real quick barefoot in my basement because that's where my gym is, but you can't because the spikes are pretty sharp, so it's not very comfortable, so you can't ride it barefoot, which I thought that was a little bit of a bummer. And now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even know, they might have bikes out there where they don't have the spikes, but it has a little strap too that you can tighten and loosen. When I do put my feet in, it was a little bit of a struggle. I can't just like slide it in, I have to situate it, so that is a little bit of a bummer, but again, it also secures your foot really good, so that's good. That's great. It also came with a rack that you can put on the back of the seat, which I didn't attach it because I'm not going to use dumbbells when I use the bike, but you can use dumbbells to do shoulder press or like biceps, triceps, whatever you want, and just reach behind and it will hold them. Another thing is it comes with this little shelf thing, and you could put an iPad or your phone, which I really like that because I can put my phone up there and watch a YouTube video or just watch, I don't know, like a music video or something. So I do really like that. It comes with cup holders, so there's two. And it's really wide, so you can put a whole shaker cup in there. You can even put your phone in there. I do like that. The handles have a couple different grips that you can do, so you could do higher, medium, or just reach there. I like that, and the handles are very spongy and soft, which is nice. The seat is cushiony, like when I first felt it, but sitting on it, like my groin kind of hurt a little bit, but that happens with every single bike I've ever ridden, so I will be getting a little extra cushion sleeve that goes over there. I was gonna search on Amazon to try to find it. So I'll go to the settings here. So on the little dial, it has a bunch of different settings, and you press the little, it's touch screen, so you press the little red button and that will shift you from the different things that you can look at. So it does time, speed, distance, calories, power, cadence, and then it'll show that it's attached to your phone if or Bluetooth right there, and that will be for the app. Now you can set it so like if you want to ride your bike for like 15 minutes, you turn the dial and then that's how you set the time, or however many calories you want to burn, you just turn it and set it. So that's how you set things. Overall, I really like this bike. I've been using it actually a lot more than my treadmill. I have a Nordic Track treadmill, but when I warm up, I just feel like I can warm up faster on the bike. Like I get more of a burn from that. Like 5 minutes on the bike versus 5 minutes walking on a treadmill. I just feel a little more energized and ready to work out after using the bike. So I have been dragged, or what do you call that? Attracted, geared, drawn to the bike over the treadmill. So yeah, especially on leg day because it warms up the legs really, really good. If you guys have any questions, please comment down below. I hope this review helps. If you are looking for a bike, I do recommend this one. The price is reasonable. I think it was like under $300, which is really good. You can move it around anywhere. The assembly was great. It's super quiet and it's pretty comfortable. So yeah, love the bike.